Early morning. Golden sunlight spills across rows of green vines. Birds chirp. A tractor hums in the distance. Mornings in the valley are quiet. Peaceful. You can hear the leaves breathing, the river humming, even the grapes seem to whisper if you listen long enough. I was halfway through pruning when trouble rolled in. 3 figures step out. Margaret, 60s, HOA president, sunglasses the size of dinner plates, Clyde, 50s, clipboard in hand, and Sandra, 40s, taking photos with her phone. They march toward the vines like they own the place. Margaret. Mr. Carter? We need to have a word. Me wiping hands on my jeans. Morning, Margaret. What brings the welcoming committee out here? Margaret. We've had complaints. The fencing is unsightly. The tractors are noisy. Anne. Sandra. The smell. Me. The smell of grapes. Clyde. It's affecting property values. Me. Margaret, I don't live in Oakwood Ridge. I'm not in your HOA. Margaret. Our beautification initiative extends to the surrounding community. And you are part of that community. Me. That's not how jurisdiction works. Margaret. If you won't comply, we'll involve the authorities. Margaret is pacing with her phone. Clyde and Sandra stand behind her like backup dancers in a bureaucratic music video. Margaret. Yes, officer. We have a resident operating heavy machinery without community approval. Possible unlicensed business activity. Yes, we'll wait here. This vineyard? It's not just a plot of land. It's the valley. 1,200 acres of it. Hills, river, forests, even that walking trail they brag about in their real estate flyers. Oakwood Ridge? Built on land my grandfather leased to a developer. Every homeowner there? Technically, my tenant. Margaret, hurrying over. Officer. Thank goodness. This man is disturbing the peace, violating community rules. Anne. Deputy Harris, holding up a hand. Ma'am, this property isn't under HOA jurisdiction. Margaret. You don't understand. Me, walking over, calm. Morning, Harris. Here, you might want to see this. I hand him a leather binder. Inside, deeds, licenses, lease agreements. Me. That's the vineyard, the riverbank, the forest, and the land Oakwood Ridge sits on. 99-year lease. My family's name is on every page. Deputy Harris, flipping pages. So, you own all this? Me. Everything you can see. And a little more. Margaret, stammering. That's impossible. We bought our homes. Me. Yes. The houses. Not the dirt under them. Me, to Harris. Which means their rules stop at my fence. And since their scenic walking trail crosses my vineyard, I could close it tomorrow. Deputy Harris. You're well within your rights, Mr. Carter. To Margaret, ma'am, I suggest you double-check your maps before making more calls. Margaret's mouth opens, closes, opens again. No sound comes out. Sandra, quietly, to Clyde. Did we just call the cops on our landlord? I think we did. The HOA trio shuffles back to their SUV. Margaret avoids eye contact. By Monday, an email went out to all Oakwood Ridge residents. The recent incident involving nearby agricultural property was a matter of jurisdictional misunderstanding. Please refrain from contacting law enforcement regarding non-HOA land. We picked a fight with the wrong guy. Neighbors from Oakwood Ridge visiting the vineyard. Couples tasting wine at sunset. Kids feeding goats. A wedding reception under twinkling lights. Turns out, most of them were just regular folks, tired of HOA drama. Once they knew the truth, they came by all the time. Some bought wine. Some booked events. A few apologized for Margaret. Trailhead Day. Margaret walks her tiny dog. I'm on the tractor nearby. She keeps her head down. I never held a grudge. But I did start charging the HOA for trail access. And I hosted more public events, live music, food trucks, the works. All completely legal. All within earshot. Me, calling out cheerfully. "Morning, Margaret. Lovely day for a little agricultural activity, don't you think?" Margaret forces a smile. The camera pulls back to reveal the valley, endless rows of vines, the river glinting in the distance, Oakwood Ridge nestled like a toy neighborhood in the middle. This valley has been my family's for generations. And now, every time I see those HOA letters in my mailbox, I just smile. Because I know the truth. 3 minutes with the sheriff, and they found out what I've known all along. I don't just own the vineyard. I own the whole valley.